If you've been anywhere, you probably already know who I am, and it's a damn shame, isn't it? I've had a business idea in my brain for 2,000 and something years, and I actually just started just doing it because I'm still alive on this earth, right? So I might as well do something with my life. So a few days ago, actually 2 days ago, I started making shirts because I will show you. In my notes app, I have had, where is it at? Shirt ideas. I can't flip it. Shirt ideas. And I started this note on September 15, 2023. And so it's now 2026. So some of these ideas are 3 years old, which is wild. But for the past 2 days, I have been just going through and making them real. They're all like memes. They're inspired by like, first of all, memes, like in people's quote books, which somebody sent me their quote book. So I'm making a collection based off of that. Right now I am, fixing all of the prices because I'm doing human psychology pricing. But I'm inspired by Vetma for this. I'm inspired by memes and quote books. So this is the beginning of Posing, which is the brand that I've been trying to get off of the ground for God knows how long. Oh, I want to be a content creator. Oh, I'm going to be this. Oh, I'm going to be that. So much talk, but no action. Yeah, it's July 1st. And we're over halfway through the year, and nothing has gotten off the ground. So this is what I've been doing for the past 2 days, is building my clothing brand. I'll actually show you the website right now. Posing2.myshopify.com. This is conceptual. Everything is conceptual. I've been really intimidated by my own concepts, but this is conceptual. So the top, wake up. This is one mission statement. This is another mission statement. Boomski. These are where the shirts live. I'm trying to make all of them 30 now. They were all to like 27, 28, but I'm like, not 30, make it solid. These are just some of the shirts that I've had in mind. And I've decided I'm still alive on this earth, so there's a shirt actually that says I'm basically bucket listing right now, because who knows when my time will come. But this is a text that I sent my friend and is another mission statement. So that has been my reality for the past 2 days. Law of assumption. If you assume it's true, then it is. There are more collections that I want to start making. There are actually more shirts that I need to get, but my plan is to finish out the shirts and organize them into collections of like meme and then like semi-serious, and then there's a toilet flushing.
I got a little water to wash my hands.
Yeah, we're out of water. But there's that, and then there's I want to make sweaters, and I also have been painting clothing, so that'll also be a premium collection, premium hand-painted posing clothing. But this is how I guess I'll build my life from the ground up until I die. This is a mode of existence that I've really admired for a long time, and what better time to do it than if I don't know if I'm gonna live or die tomorrow. It's like, might as well, I was really ashamed for a long time of like everything that I had in my notes app for some reason. I was just ashamed of all of my ideas, ashamed of everything that I was. But I'm 21 years old, and that's kind of childish. So now I am finally practicing a little bit of what I've been preaching, what everybody's been listening to me say for however damn long. Finally trying to, at least starting to make some of it a reality. And I'm proud of myself. I put in actual work these past 2 days. And it wasn't a big moment. It was just execution, which is awesome. And so, yeah, I've had this dream of mine for however damn long. No better time. So Abaz Bubembi, as you can see, very much inspired. I'm watching back my own vlog, but it's inspired, like I'm inspired by Virgil Abloh, because the way that he, like, take Pyrex for example. I was just watching a video the other day about his creative process. Like, he took a $28 flannel blank and then screen printed Pyrex on it and resold it for like 500 something 50, right? I'm not at the $500 level yet. That's where I want to be. I want it to be where, like, you put posing on something and it's worth, you know, like Off-White type ubiquity. That's ubiquitousness is what I am aiming for. But it's like, if you if you wear one of my shirts, you know it's a posing shirt. I mean, because it has posing on the back, and then it's like, you know what I mean, ish. I love communication skills, but I'm so heavily inspired by, like, the simplicity of all of it. Also, sexual fantasies, vêtements, like, that's an inspiration for me as well, because first of all, I was made aware of that shirt through freaking Superfruit. That when Mitch wore it, I was like, oh my gosh, I want that. I was like maybe 10 years old, wearing, like, looking at freaking sexual fantasies. It's like, well, but whatever. That's Gen Z for you, right? But yeah, I'm inspired by that, like, small quotes that mean something. Also, cool. But yeah, this is what I'm gonna spend the rest of my year doing. I'm gonna try to I want to start making income by August, because I have student loans that are due, and that's a goal of mine. Is to pay my damn student loans. So yeah, wonderful. Here's to doing work. Here's to making things that excite me. Here's to coming back after a massive flop. Here's to finally maybe putting that Kanye self-belief that I kept talking about for the past 6 months to actual practice. And here's to peace and calm. Every single morning I wake up and regret. Every morning I wake up and regret, which it serves me right. I should have been smarter in the moment. But something I've learned is that we only move forward in time, and you are who you decide you are. So I decide that I am going to create a business that people mess with. I've decided that I will not walk through the desert repenting. I will live life and not be afraid to be seen trying. And also be a little nicer to myself. Because something that I knocked into my brain, if you've witnessed me over these past few months, it was probably evident that I knocked into my brain that life has to be hard, and I have to hate myself every single second of every day, and I have to feel this knot in my chest and my stomach, because it is my divine punishment for being so lazy and horrible and stupid. But nobody is doing this to me except myself. And that's what I accepted the other day when I just started my website. It was not hard at all to start this website and to start this brand. It just required going, which I've been avoiding for way too long. But again, we only move forward in time. I've had this brand idea for years and years and years and years. And what better time than the present to make it a reality? For a long time, I've been watching Mo, Act Like You Know, which for the time that I was rapping on YouTube was like, I was like, oh, well, it's my authentic frequency, which means that, you know, I could just do anything and then anybody's gonna be attracted to it. Oh, that shit is so tired. That's so tired. That's such a tired mindset and way of thinking. Oh, well, I could just do anything and then anybody would be attracted to it, which is a really sucky mindset. Because there was also a huge other component set of perspectives that I could have tapped into, and a whole other component set of like context that I was existing within that, you know, I decided to put out my mind, which was not smart in the freaking slightest, and I wake up every day and regret it, which good. So yeah, something I've done in the past few days is actually rest. I slept for like 15 hours for a couple of days because I guess that's what my body needed to regulate itself, to be regulated. And now I'm working. Like, this is considered work. Oh, you're not making any money. That's like the assignment is to not worry too much about that. This is work, which I'm still getting used to, like, it not having to be such a hard uphill battle. However, I have had to confront and get over so many of these ego mental blockages of like, no, I can't do it. No one wants to see me succeed. No one wants to see me. Everybody hates me. Which is like, that is a self-fulfilling prophecy because now everybody actually hates me. So good job, Akina, for doing that. I have a clothing brand now. One of my inspirations is, two of my inspirations are like the fashion girls. If you remember Best Dressed and if you know Lynn Trong, if you remember them, like that's the shit that I've been wanting to do. And all it takes is just doing it. So thanks, Akina, for not talking for the past week because I've actually been able to, how they say, recalibrate. And handle myself like a civilized human being. Unlike all of that. So, I'm giving myself 1 month to show up every day. Whether it's a vlog, vlog form, because why not? Show up every day, build this brand. I'm actually going out and performing tonight. I had a song on my heart this morning, and I'm going to try to finish that after doing this vlog and perform it in front of people and keep living. Because couldn't hold up under pressure before. But now we're all just getting it how we live. Posing for the so-called people of this panopticon.